Ryan, Keith, welcome back from Ecuador. You were just down there climbing Chimborazo for the eighth annual Climb for the Kids. Tell us what motivated you both to keep climbing.
Great question. It's this was my first climb for the kids and to be a part of, and a little bit of it is just wanting to prove to myself that I can dig deep and with all that pain and that I can get to the top, and also to be that example for my kids as well, and to inspire all the other children that are fighting cancer.
Yeah, I echo that. And Keith definitely did put it all out there in the mountain for sure. For me, I think about what it's like for a young child that has been diagnosed with cancer and all the treatments that they have to go through and the courage that that takes, because it takes a lot. And for me, I have a strong phobia of heights and a fear of falling from heights. So I push myself thinking the fear, what they go through, I can handle this. I can keep climbing. I can keep going.
Yeah, that was actually one of my big motivations while going up is like what Ryan was saying, like every single step was so hard at the top. So I just started repeating the names of the kids, Alec, Elizabeth, Montana, all the way up the mountain. And I would fall over and people would have to pick me up, but it's okay. I said, I'm getting to the top.
Well, so what was one of your biggest takeaways for doing this for St. Jude's?
Really, St. Jude is the best out there at childhood cancer research, and there's so many kids that are now living and thriving because of St. Jude, and so having that motivation and having them partner with us was incredibly inspiring because now what we get to do is we get to climb a mountain, but we are going to impact so many lives because of what we're doing.
And this was our eighth annual Climb for the Kids. And each one of those climbs has tried to raise as much awareness and dollars for a great organization that works directly in the battle against childhood cancer. And we've worked with some great nonprofit organizations over the 8 years. But this being our first year together with St. Jude was very exciting for us at the foundation. And to be able to have the partnership and go out there and climb Chimborazo and these other mountains to raise dollars and awareness, it's humbling. We're just super proud of that relationship, and it lines right up.
What would you guys say was the most difficult part of the climb for each of you?
Well, the entire climbs, they're difficult from start to finish. One of it, the training, the planning, the logistics, the going out, the actually completing the mission, climbing it. For me, I think the most difficult thing with our eighth annual Climb for the Kids was being away from my family. For sure, it fell into that first week of school for all my children, and all of that, and just being away from my family was just really hard. It was really tough this time, and then also going back to Ecuador, going back to Chimborazo. That was just 3 years ago. We were on top of that mountain, and it was also as we were summiting Alec Ingram's funeral. So going back to Ecuador and specifically going to Cotopaxi, it just brought back a lot of memories and a lot of emotions.
For me, it's, I started training for this back in January, really, because this mountain is huge, right? 20,000 foot. I've never been that high before, and I was pretty terrified of it. And so, starting in January, every single month, I would do something hard to get my body ready. And still, while you're up there at 19,000 feet, your body is just shutting down. It does not want to walk. It does not want to breathe. It doesn't want to do anything. So every single step, you become nauseous. Your head starts hurting. The whole world starts spinning, and I just wanted to, honestly, I almost wanted to faint several times while I was up there, and just trying to get that motivation. It's like, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to the top. Even if they have to drag me, I'm getting to the top. But that was the hardest part, is just like at that elevation, every single physical thing is just extremely hard.
Ryan Kelley, Keith Austin, thank you both for your time today, and congratulations on another super successful Climb for the Kids.